Everyone has been hyping the Maybelline Fit Me foundation since always, so let's see if this is worth the money or not. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing great. This is me, Priya Sharma. I'm a makeup enthusiast and make makeup related videos on YouTube. So today we are going to review a product which is super duper plus infinity hype. Like, this is literally hype like anything. I see every other content creator using this foundation like anything, and they just hype it like I don't know what. So today we are going to see if this is worth the hype or not. So let's quickly get started with this. So it is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte+Poreless foundation, which is suitable for normal to oily skin. This has an SPF of 22 and I am in the shade 128. This product retails for 329 rupees, but after discount and everything, you can get it for somewhere around 250 to 280 rupees. This little tube contains 18 ml of product in it, and it is available on Nykaa, Purple, Amazon, like every platform that you can think of which has affordable makeup, you can get it there. So the Maybelline Fit Me foundation, which is the full size one, the glass bottle one, has 27 shades and it also has a pump to it, and this travel size friendly one has 6 shades. Now let's quickly see the consistency of the product. So let me put a little bit. So as we can see, it has a runny consistency. This foundation is slightly towards the thinner side, like it's not very thick. It is spreading very beautifully, and I do not feel it is heavy or thick in any way. It is a very thin and very spreadable. And if you guys are wondering if this product has any fragrance, then it doesn't. It has 0 fragrance to it. Now let's quickly move to your favorite part, which is the application of this product. I'm using the dotting method. I'll take the foundation at the back of my hand and just dot it on my face first. So I'm putting it on one half only first. I'm taking beauty blender for this side of my face, and on the other side later on I use a brush. Look at the coverage, I'm loving it. The shade match is just amazing. It's absolutely perfect. So I've applied foundation on one half of my face and the other half is plain. It has no foundation, and you can see the difference. This side looks like just my skin but better. All the discoloration has been covered on this side and it just looks very uniform and it looks like a very clean slate. And we can see how nicely it has covered all the flaws and imperfections that I have. All the discoloration that I have has been covered on this side. It is a good medium coverage foundation. The application is very smooth. You can see I was able to blend it very easily. I love the application part of it. It was very easy to apply this, and I'm loving how this looks literally. Now I will dot the other half of my face and use a brush to apply the foundation this time. And I'm using a brush so that you can get an idea of how full coverage this product is, because Beauty Blender always absorbs a little bit of product and it shears down the coverage. So using a brush now, again I'm dotting the foundation on my face. So I'm done with the brush application as well. The coverage is slightly higher with the brush, but it's not that visible. So you can use a brush or a beauty blender, whatever you like. This foundation works very nicely with both the beauty tools. Now that I'm done with the foundation application, let me quickly come back after doing a full face of makeup. Before discussing about the foundation, I'm going to put a little bit of foundation on the back of my hand, and then we'll see if this oxidizes or not, and we'll also do a transfer proof test. So I'm putting a little bit over here and later on we will compare. So I'm applying it with the brush so that later on मैं देख पाऊँ कि ये transfer हो रहा है नहीं, because अगर मैं hand से लगाऊंगी तो बहुत ही thick layer deposit हो जाएगी. And on the face I used a brush, so thin layer है. So to compare, I've used a brush on my hand also. So now I'll let it stay and see if it oxidizes and transfers. Now talking about this foundation has a medium coverage and it applies very nicely on the face. It does not feel heavy, like you do not feel you have a very thick and heavy base on your face. It is a nice lightweight foundation. And also you can build this up, so if you have like a sheer coverage with it, you can just build it up to medium and even to a slightly higher than medium. So this foundation builds up very nicely. So if you're a dry skin girly like me and you're thinking, is it hydrating, since matte is written over it, then I am right here to help you out. I have super dry skin, like a very dry skin, and if a foundation turns super matte and it dries my skin out, I just say no to it. But this one is very hydrating, like it is not drying at all. It feels very comfortable on the skin. You do not feel the need to apply and slap on moisturizer on your face. You're just fine and good, and it doesn't make you feel dry at all. Now let's see if it has settled into my fine lines. So there has been very slightest settling, like a very slight. It hasn't settled that much, so I'm very proud of this foundation, because generally foundations do settle into my smile lines a little bit, and that happens with every other foundation that I use, be it luxury or affordable one. So this has performed really nicely. So as compared to other foundation, this has just settled into my fine lines like 5%. As compared to other foundation, this has barely settled. And now let me bring you closer to show you if it has emphasized my texture or not. So you can see I do not have a lot of texture on my face, but I do have dry patches here and there, but it has not emphasized any kind of texture on my face or any kind of dry patches. My skin looks just like a very smooth canvas, and it just looks very smooth and nice, and it has not emphasized texture at all. You can see there are no pores as well. I do not see anything. So you can see my skin is very smooth, although I do not have a lot of texture on my face. But dry patches कई बार नहीं भी होते तो भी दिख जाते हैं. It looks very uniform and very smooth right now, and I'm loving it. So you can see it has not settled into my smile lines and fine lines. It looks absolutely beautiful. Also, if you're wondering if this foundation gives flashbacks, like when we click a selfie with a flash, will it make my face look white? Then it will not. Like nowadays foundations don't do that. If you go for a very like white foundation, like if the foundation is very fairer than your skin tone, then that might happen. But if you're using a foundation of your own skin tone, it's not happening. Now it's time to do a transfer proof test. So I have powdered my face, so obviously there will be no transfer on this. So थोड़ी देर पहले मैंने hand पे foundation लगाया था to check if this is transfer proof. So I have not powdered my hand, and let's see if it transfers. So definitely there is a little bit of transfer, but there's not like a lot of transfer. There is a little bit of transfer. Now I will do it like lightly. इसमें मैंने काफी pressure apply करा था. Let's flip this and just do it very like lightly like this, and see if there is any transfer. So again there is like very हल्का transfer. इसमें तो बहुत कम हुआ है. इस साइड पे डेफिनेटली बहुत ज़्यादा था, बट मैंने प्रेशर भी बहुत अप्लाई करा था, एंड यू डू नॉट डू दैट टू योर लाइक unset foundation. There is a very less transfer on the tissue paper, but when you set it with the powder, it will just lock in the place. And now let's do the oxidization test, because that is super important. अगर foundation oxidize करता है तो shade की बहुत दिक्कत हो जाती है. So now let's do the oxidization test. So I have foundation on my finger, and let's see. I don't think there is oxidization. If you can say it, like it has slightly oxidized, like very lightly, so that's not an issue. But yeah, this foundation hasn't oxidized that much. ये भी कैमरा पे शो कर रहा है जितना भी लाइट कर रहा है, because it is wet right now and it has not set on its own also. So ये कैमरा पे शो कर रहा है. When I see it like from here, there is no oxidization and it looks absolutely beautiful. The shade is exactly the same, so there is no oxidization. So now that I've discussed all the important points, now it's time to discuss all the pros and cons of this foundation. So starting with the pros, this foundation is super duper affordable. It has a very nice medium coverage to it. It gives a very smooth finish to the face. It is not patchy. It is buildable. It is a non-drying formulation. It does not settle into the fine lines. It is suitable for all skin types. It does not oxidize, and it doesn't transfer a lot. So yeah, it's transfer proof. We can say that it is like not transferring like छप गया पूरा, ऐसा transfer नहीं होता. So we can say that it is transfer proof as well. And definitely if you set it, it stays put and stays for a long time. So yeah, these are all the positive points about the foundation. Now talking about the cons. So the only con that I can think of about this product is that this little tube, the travel size one, it comes in only 6 shades, and we need more shades, because for traveling we cannot travel with a glass bottle. We need a tube or a travel size product. So that's the only con that the tube comes in only 6 shades, and we need more shades, Maybelline. So now that I'm done with the pros and cons, it's time for the final verdict, and you know what the verdict is. This is an amazing foundation. I have been using this. Obviously, you've seen me using this product. I do not give a review ऐसे ही like कि एक बार use करा दे दिया. No, a person should give a review only when they have used the products thoroughly. I am about to finish this. इसमें बहुत ही थोड़ा बचा है. I have used it religiously and ये बहुत ही अच्छा turnout हुआ है. This works like a luxury foundation. It gives super nice coverage. It gives you a blank canvas. If you are looking for affordable foundation, this is the one for you. In terms of price, it is absolutely amazing. Availability, you know, Maybelline is available on all online platforms, Amazon, Nykaa, anywhere and everywhere. It is available. जहाँ पे भी आपको affordable makeup मिलता है, Maybelline तो मिल ही जाता है. So I think this is an amazing foundation. It is really worth every hype that it receives. It is a stunning product. It has worked for me. I'm a dry skin type, तो definitely normal और oily के लिए तो अच्छे से work कर ही जाएगा because it is matte foundation. So yeah, if you are on a budget and want a very nice foundation which works like luxury, this is the one for you. So now if you end up buying this product, please do let me know in the comment section below because it will make me very happy. And yeah, this is it for the video. If you like the video, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and do subscribe to my channel. Bye.